Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Prison Architect. I can go out that far, I think, and I will run that one into there, and that one into there, like that. So that should take care of everything in that bit. Then I'm going to go to quick build, and I'm going to build a couple more of the medical, there, med bays. And I'm going to do them over here. I'm going to do one that side of the path and one that side. Actually, I'll bring that one right the way out like that. There we go. So there's two med bays, and I will assign one of those to medium security and one of them to low security, because I think that would be enough to cater to them. We got 40 and 70 in those two areas respectively, and then that big area there, that can cater to maximum security. And then we'll build a new one down here, which will be only for the criminally insane. So I'm going to copy that area, quick build and clone, and I'm going to copy that entire build right there. This one I'm going to bring down here. I wonder if I should put that in here. No, I don't want to do that. Right. Well, I don't want to put it over there, so we'll put this one over here. That one can go in here, and then I can always increase the size of the canteen later on. That one can go further up. So I'll bring you down a little bit, like that. And that med bay is going to go there. As I've got that coming in, I'm going to want... I've only got 5 doctors at the moment. That doesn't seem like nearly enough. So I'm going to add in another 5 doctors minimum. So I've got 10 doctors now. That should help with medical needs as well. I mean, if I go to reports in here and we have a look at staff, we've got 99 workers. I want another worker. There's all of that lot up there. Right. There's our doctors, administrators. These guys are rather tired. I'm wondering if I should get some more of them. So then, I've got these assigned to prisoners. This area here will be assigned to a prisoner once these other ones have been constructed down here. And, wait up, let's go deployment in here. That is supposed to be insane security only in there. And the rest of this zone is already set how I want it at the moment. So I'm not going to make any changes. I do need to make sure I put water in under that one. So if we go to utilities over here, I got a large pipe running in underneath there. I'll put that one across there like that. And I'll put that down there. So there's those utilities. I've already got power running through, so I don't think I'm going to need anything more with that. So far, so good. So far, this is looking like it's going to be alright. We're filling to capacity. I've only got minimum security prisoners turning up. And solitary 7. We've got 141 waiting for solitary. Now, I've got solitary in here. Deployment, we're going to assign guard, 1 guard in there like that. Now, they're not using solitary. Right, I've got those solitary blocks, they're built, but they don't seem to be using it. They're not bringing anybody in here, so it does look like I've actually got to assign a cell to solitary in order for it to be able to work. They're not using it unless I've actually assigned the cells. Didn't realize that they would do that, but that's what they are doing. So we will go... We seem to have more of these people being naughty than any other. I'm going to put 3 medium security in this one. And we will have 1 minimum security in there as well. I've got a guard assigned in here. So there's that room. I've now got another solitary block down there. That one's already assigned, ready to go. Is absolutely fantastic. And we've got this one up here is being used. 5 people in solitary, 138 waiting solitary. Is anybody going to be brought in here yet? Don't know. That's still building. This one down here has now finished. That one is complete. So this one down here, this one I'm going to set to insane security only. Like that. Whether or not this is actually going to be used, I don't know. I'm going to assign a guard in there. And I'm also going to assign an orderly in there as well. Just one of each. But I've got rather a lot of these in here. See, he's saying solitary, 3 hours. So I need a solitary cell for them to be taken to, but whether they're going to start taking them in there, I don't know. This is a bit that we need to wait and see. Wait and find out. Hopefully, they will escort them all through, put them where they're supposed to go. As soon as that is finished and that is finished, I will then put some assignments onto those areas. This staff room is now built, so... Well, that's saying staff room, so I don't need to change anything on that. I am going to change something on it, though. I'm going to go to deployment, and that one is going to say staff only in there. I don't think I need to worry about that, but I'm going to say staff only anyway. Right. You're being brought down here. You're not criminally insane, though. You're not insane. You're maximum security. I don't really understand why you're even being put in there. Oh, is it? Oh, yes, he is. He's brought food in there. I got this dude right here. Psychopathic, criminally insane. Oh no, I was going to say they look like they've got the grey shirts on, but they don't have grey shirts on. They're absolutely fine. But these criminally insane people here, you, right there, you're in solitary. You're supposed to be in solitary. Why aren't you actually being escorted to solitary? That's something that I'm not quite sure about. It doesn't seem to be working. I don't know if it's not working or if it's working as intended or what. That one is already on shared security. Maximum staff, insane only, supermax only. I'm going to do a protected area as well. This is another thing that I've been told I should be doing, is I should have a protected area of the prison. Now, I've still got one up here that keeps telling me I don't have anywhere for him to go. He's supposed to be... Right. How do I get actions? Right here. Lockdown, solitary. Take him to solitary. Maybe if I actually select the action... Solitary 8 hours. I've just added more on just for the sake of it. Is someone going to come along and pick him up and escort him to solitary like you're supposed to? To be honest, it doesn't look like it. I got lots of cleaners running around, but it doesn't look like they're going to go and do that. It would be helpful if they could, but it really doesn't look like they have any intention of doing that whatsoever. Here, solitary is being used. I got that one dude... Right, escort prisoner to cell. It doesn't say escort to solitary. This is the bit that I'm finding extremely confusing. Right, they will escort them, and the prisoners do come out of this area. They do also go into this area in here, and they use it. But, you know, I'm thinking we should actually put some lights down in here. Right, it's not very lit up here. And you know what I'm like with my lights. I like to have lights. So I'm going to put some lights all the way around this one. There. Just make it a little bit brighter in here. This might help just make things a little bit more pleasant for the prisoners that have to come in. I have seen some criminally insane people wandering around here. But what I haven't seen yet is any of the criminally insane people being taken to solitary. Wait a minute. I will go and have a look at the quick build stuff again. It might be that I need to have a special padded cell for them. That might be what it is. I might just need to have a padded cell in order to fit them all in. Right, that one's going to go there, and I think that's all I need to do with the lights. Oh, I haven't put those in. So now we can zoom out a little bit. We will go back to deployment right here. Insane security only there and there, like that. Which means that I can now set that one up there to maximum security only. And I can set these to medium and minimum. They're not quite finished being built yet, but we've got them all separately assigned. So now they've got separate areas where they will go. Hopefully any prisoners up here will be escorted wherever they need to be taken to. It looks like they are being moved. It does look like they're starting to be moved. I've still got one prisoner unable to be assigned to a cell. But why aren't they in solitary? Right, let's have a look here. Barry there, 3 hours solitary. That's a padded cell. Oh, that was what I was going to do. Quick build. Padded small, padded holding cell, padded medium cell. Oh, padded solitary cell. That's why. That is why I've got all of these people. Right, padded solitary cell. That's what we've got to have here. They've got to be padded solitary cells. So I will drop those in there. That's what the issue is. This is why they can't be assigned to cells either. I suspect that these padded cells are supposed to be poorer quality than what they are. But, I mean, if they are, they are. We'll work with it like this. I've got these I want to assign. What do you like? Connect. What have you got? You've only got 4 connections on you. I will connect these on here. If you press shift and click, connects the whole lot together like that. There. Right. That is now assigned onto there. You've got... Have you failed indoors? Shouldn't have failed indoors. Give that a bit of time and it'll probably be alright. We will put in some flooring in here. We will go with sandstone. That one will go there and one there, and that one will go there and one there. And then I will go to objects, and I will go to a light. I'll put one there, and I'll put one there, like that. I think that will work out alright. He's beating himself up. It's not much light along here. It's a little bit dark and dingy, but I think that will be alright. And then I've got prisoners being brought over this way. We just need this to be finished. If we can just have this finished, we will then have our solitary cells and its solitary padded cells. That's the important bit. That's the bit that I didn't have here before. We get those finished. Get those built. Exactly as they should be. Let's go even faster. And that should start taking care of the solitary requirements that we've not had. That should, I'm hoping, make the big difference. Right, here we go. We're bringing in some toilets now. I'm alright for staff there. I got 99 workmen. I want to put in an extra workman. There. I've now got 100 workmen. 10 doctors, 64 cooks, 90 orderlies, a load of dog handlers. There we go. Look. That one's done. And they're using it. Yes! Oh, this is fantastic. They are now actually using the solitary cells like they're supposed to. This is what we needed. This is what we desperately, desperately, desperately needed. Right. Frithgar is now a very happy person. Frithgar is now a very happy person. I'm going to change this to a tiled wall. Because I want a tiled wall all the way around on this one. It's going to go to there as well, so that is tiled wall all the way through. Still waiting on my workers to come down and just finish that bit off, but I have now got some solitary in there. Deployment. They are going to be insane security only. I will put the deployment on them right now. They're already bringing them in. They're already bringing them in. This is absolutely fan-schmastic. This is brilliant. So, there we've got that one. There we've got those up there. Those are all... Everything's working as it should. I've still got warnings going on. 16 prisoners unable to be assigned to a cell. But it's not because I've got too high a capacity. It's that I need to process the criminally insane in here and have them surrounded by walls and doors. It's just taking a bit of time to finish building everything. That one there. Padded solitary cell. That needs to be padded walls on there. Oh, it is a padded wall. That's alright. Despite them changing that over, it is actually still a padded wall. I think. There we go. Look, I mean, he's starving at the moment. The reason they're starving is because they've been sat waiting for this all this time. And it's not actually been brought in. So I want that one there. That's insane security. They are now all insane security. So they should get some meals. And they should actually start processing through. And then we should stop having this thing flashing at us all the time. It's going to be wonderful. You've got no lights. Objects. Lights. Right, so now that I've taken care of this major issue that we've had for a very long time, we need to start working on some more things. Now, I want light going up through here. So this is another thing that I want to do, is I want to put some lights all the way up through here. And I'm going to start there, and I'm going to go on this side, and I'm going to put a light on every other square all the way through here. Keep that going. And that way, it's not going to be a dark and dingy alley all the way up here. It's going to be quite lovely. That's what I would like. I'm also going to... Right, I don't want to put one there. I will put one up there. Keep going with this. All the way up to the top. There. And I've got a couple of bits here that I do want to change over. Right, that's good enough for lights. Well, not that I want to change over. There's a couple of slabs that I want to put in. I think this is tunnels that we've previously found. I think that's what those are. Right, so that's lit that alleyway up a little bit. And I think we will now do a full shakedown. It's early in the morning. They're all disappearing off out. So if I do a full shakedown, they can have their full shakedown while they're out of the cells. Right? I don't have to do the shakedown while they're all in the cells. I'll do a full shakedown while they're all out of the cells and off on other journeys. They're off elsewhere. So we can search everything in here. We've got orderlies helping these people get around. I've got my infirmary over here. That's all set up. And I've got my other infirmary over here. I no longer have a huge load of people in there. So the next thing that I want, I've got a couple things that I want, actually. While that one is underway, I want to build a big wall all the way around here. We need to build a wall. This is very important that we build the wall. So I'm gonna do that next. Walls and doors. I'm gonna go with a perimeter wall. And I would like to build a perimeter wall all the way around the outside edge of this zone. Right? It's a big zone. And I want to build a perimeter wall around the entire thing. Every single little square of this zone is going to be encased. This is going to be our Supermax side. I'm going to do everything completely separate on the Supermax. Right, everything is going to be separated out on here. I'm also going to replace the fence right there with this. It's going to go up to there, like that. So that is all the way round. I've got one gate that runs through into it, through there. So I don't need anything extra. We can now just let them get on with that. They can go and do that work. And we, down here, I've got a lot of contraband that I'm picking up here. A huge amount of contraband that I'm picking up. Once I finish doing the shakedown, I'm then going to put building a new area here. This is going to be protective custody. And I don't know if what have I got in the way of quick build? We've got luxury, basic, improved, shop, classroom, workshop, shower, padded, medium and small, padded holding cells, shared cells, holdings. No, I'm not going to do that. I'll give them basic cells. I'm going to do a small basic cell block, I think. So I won't use that. I will figure it out using basic cell blocks. And that's going to be over here. And I'm going to do them a small canteen. I don't know how many people are going to end up in protective custody. I've got no protective custody prisoners at the moment. I do have a tunnel right there. And I do have a tunnel flag that has been brought up there. So once the shakedown is finished, I'm also going... Well, first up, I've got some tunnel there to fill in. We're on 3,800 places. 3,200. I've got 10 left. Is it going to actually find all 10, or is this going to go back to doing that same thing where it gets almost there and then gives up? 1.6, back down to 1.5. Yeah, it's going to do the... See, now the number just drops down. It never actually completes the shakedown, does it? 1.7. And it's going back down again. Why does it keep changing? Is it because of stuff coming in? Is that what it is? New items coming in. There are 3 items right there. I wonder if that's why it does it. 2 spots left to search. 1 spot left to search. Now 2. Right. Cancel the shakedown. Forget doing any more of that. That is more than enough shaking down. I will then go to foundations like this, and we will go to remove tunnels. So I've done a complete shakedown. I've got a couple of tunnels up there. I'm going to go all the way down to here, and I'm going to remove that. Remove tunnels, $100. So I've got tunnel to be removed there. There was another tunnel somewhere. I don't remember where the other one was. But I did have a flag over here. And I'm wondering, because we've had tunnels come up here in a couple places before. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to go to deployment. And I'm going to assign a patrol up here. Like this. And I'll put a patrol there, like that. Bring it down a bit further. And I'm going to assign a dog handler onto that line right there. I'm going to assign a dog that will just walk up and down this line here. And if there is a tunnel to be found, he will find it. That's usually what happens, isn't it? The dog will usually find them. We've now got 59 people awaiting solitary, and most of the solitary is this down here. That was our problem. That is why I had so many prisoners not able to be assigned properly. It was all to do with that. That was 100% of it, apparently. So if I move over this side, protective custody, I'm not sure how big an area I'm going to want for protective custody. So I'm going to go... To start with, we will do this one. What should we use for our protective custody? Burgundy, tiled walls. I'm going to go the Yutani. I'm going to take this one, the one from Alien. This is the one from the Alien films. And I'm going to put the protective custody in here. I'm going to leave a gap like that. Actually, I don't know how big an area I can do with this. So I'm going to bring it over there like that, and I'm going to drop that down there. So that's, actually, that's going to be a different height, isn't it? It's going to be very, very different. So you're going to go there like that for a start. Then I'm going to go into walls and doors, and I'm going to go perimeter wall, and I'm going to put a perimeter wall all the way along the bottom here. Now, I don't know if the criminally insane are given to digging or not, but just in case they are, we will put perimeter wall all the way along the bottom there. Plus, I've got that bit there that is going to be formed, and then I can start planning out some cells. They're going to have... I think I will put these medium cells in there. We will do medium cells for protective custody, rather than giving them smallest cells. I think that would be alright. I got 1 prisoner arriving in. So yes, I have got money dropping down at the moment. Slight problem. It's not the be-all and end-all of everything. It will be okay. My wall is being built, and it's being built well. We've got a load of it being built over there. This has all been done. That all the way up through there has been replaced, so I'm probably going to have to redo deployment on here. No, it doesn't look like I do. There's still staff only. Right, that's good. Staff only in there and staff only there means that I should only get the criminally insane people being brought down here and nobody else. They are escorted to their cells to start with. Now, what have we got with the rest of the wall? That's all the way around there and all the way down. Wow, they're actually doing really, really well with the wall. Right, we've gone most of the way round now with the wall. I'll let them keep going. I'm not going to do anything else until they have finished building that wall. I've also got this bit over here that I've requested that they come and do, plus more wall over here. And I've still got no prisoners assigned to wrong cells or unable to be assigned or anything like that. It was 100% down to the solitary issues. I'm so pleased that we've gotten on top of that. I'm very, very happy about that. I really am. 1 death. Why did you die? Murdered by a prisoner. Right, and they're using the yard out here. See, they're all out in yard time. They're using it. And I've got psychiatrists up here, but why aren't prisoners... I've got 5 psychiatrists up here. Programs. We got the workshop safety induction. I've psychiatric consultation, 91 in queue. So they are using it. Psychiatric consultation. Spiritual guidance, parole hearings, guard taser certification, alcoholics group therapy, that's still working well, pharmacological treatment of drug addiction. The problem with that one is that I've now got the morgue, the infirmary where I was doing it, is only able to take 1 classification of prisoner. So I might need to do some more work on that. 23 in queue. Edit schedule. It's the one that I need to look at. Workshop safety. Behavioral therapies. Alcoholics group. Pharmacological treatment right here. Maximum security infirmary. Medium security and minimum security. I kind of want to do one of those in each of the infirmaries. I don't know if the insane people can even do things like that. So I'm not quite sure about that. But that one right there, if I start some more, $200 per session, 10 places, 3 sessions, a course of 5, requires a med bed, drug addiction, student sit, repeatable, passive, easy. I don't know if any of these actually work for the criminally insane or not. But so I definitely want 3 of them to be running. But whether I want to do right, there's a 4th one. Okay, it does work for the criminally insane as well. So then I need to go to regime programs free time. That's a program. So yes, of course, programs do work. So I've got 1 in each of the infirmaries. And yes, it's a bit expensive, but it's worth it. If we can like try to limit the drugs and everything, that's going to help things as well. I will do another shakedown in a minute. This is going to be a cell search for what he calls it, a cell search, a thingamajiggy, a tunnel search. Tunnel search. That's what we're going to do next. We're going to do a tunnel search. They are busy changing over all of the fence line here. So far, I don't think anything will have changed for security ratings or anything like that. I've got a couple of extra bits over here. I'll wait until they finish doing all of that before I... Actually, well, I can have a look. Deployment. Okay. Our workforce is getting a little bit tired, so we're going to let them rest up for a minute. If you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to go and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.